Man, this weekend is just Marvel's weekend because we had Deadpool and Wolverine come out, and now we had Marvel's panel at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, most of the panel was pretty calm, talking about their 2025 releases, but there's a big thing they announced at the end. You probably know what it is. So one of the many announcements that they have is that the Russo brothers are directing the next two Avengers film. We kind of knew this because there were speculations about them directing it, but it's just glad that they're back. We know they can do an Avengers film and team-up films right, so I'm glad that they're doing Secret Wars. And what was also confirmed is Avengers 5 is now Avengers Doomsday. They're bringing in Doctor Doom as the next big bad. Instead of Kang now, it's going to be Doctor Doom. I'm sure Kang will probably pop up, but Doctor Doom is now the next Thanos. And before I talk about who's playing him, I'm gonna talk about other stuff. We had the release date of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Avengers Doomsday is coming out in 2 years from now, May 2026. And then Avengers Secret Wars is coming out May 2027. I hope that Secret Wars is split up into 2 parts. I don't think... I mean, like, you can handle it Doomsday, but I still think Marvel has a lot of stories to tell before they close off the multiverse saga. Which is why from this Comic-Con, I was hoping for they'll reveal a slate of the timeline, just because I feel like there's more stories you need to tell before Secret Wars. I know Thor 5's coming out, Doctor Strange 3, Spider-Man 4, Shang-Chi 2, and we have no idea where those movies are on the timeline. Where are they releasing at? There's also the Armor Wars movie as well. So I kind of wish we got a timeline of the movies to actually see where they're being released. We also got our first 4 members of the Avengers. They're just the Fantastic Four, but it's our first confirmed members of the Avengers are the Fantastic Four. Those are the only confirmed ones at the moment. But the biggest news of the night, I mean, I guess they did talk about Captain America Thunderbolts, stuff on Fantastic Four, but the biggest news of the night is that Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom. Robert Downey Jr.
Unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe. We give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
I did not believe this at first because I was watching John Campio's live stream and just the way he said it, because he made a joke about it before on it, like, what if they have him come out on stage and announcing that he's coming back as Iron Man. So I thought he was making a joke, but then I pulled up Twitter and it turns out Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom and is the next big bad in the MCU. I'm excited for this. Some people are not, because it's RDJ, he played Iron Man, but I think that you can make Iron Man a villain because it is the multiverse. So if this is a version of Iron Man, but he became Doctor Doom, I kind of like that idea of this villain. But yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is back as Doctor Doom, and it's going to be the new threat to the Avengers. And just in only 2 years, we have our first Avengers movie. But like I said, I kind of wish they revealed a slate of the timeline, because there's a lot of stuff I feel like they need to connect more before we have a Avengers film. Like Avengers Infinity War scale film. But maybe D23 will cover some shows that may answer those questions, because a Young Avengers account did pop up on Instagram teasing D23 show for Young Avengers. They also had a Avengers vs. X-Men account show up too. I don't know what that's about. But I feel like they need to explain more stuff before jumping into Avengers film, because next year is our last year without a Avengers film, then 2026 is the year with one. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. RDJ is back as Doctor Doom, and Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars have now been announced.